Shka'arurot, a Dvar Torah for Parashat Metzora. Parashat Metzora poses a dual challenge for the contemporary learner. First, most of the laws of purity and impurity that appear in it are not relevant today. Second, most of us are not very interested in them either. If I were a good person, I would try to benefit humanity and make some sense of things. I'm not a good person, so I will provide an overview of interpretations of a unique and unimportant word that appears in the laws of the house of leprosy. When the Kohen comes to see if the house is plagued, it says, "V'hineh hanega bekirot habayit Shka'arurot yerakrakot o adamdamot u'marehen shafal min akir." As early as the Mishnah, there seems to be a dispute as to whether yerakrak and adamdam are more green and red or less, a dispute that continues among later biblical commentators as well. But what is a shka'arurit? At first glance, it seems that Onkelos and Rashi interpret Shka'arurot identically. Onkelos translates it as pachatin, meaning a diminishment and depth, and Rashi argues they are sunken in appearance. However, it's unclear if this is an exact identification. A closer look teaches us that Onkelos refers to the characteristics of the plague. The plague is deep, while Rashi refers to the characteristic of the color. The word Shka'arurot describes a deep green, and the word shafal, a deep red. However, what Rashi and Onkelos have in common is that the root of the word Shka'arurot is shin kuf ein. Ibn Ezra disagrees that it's about depression. That is, he refers to the opinion that it's a word composed of the word sheka and the word rar, which is liquid, but argues that this is a far-fetched opinion. The meaning of the word will have to be learned from the context, or perhaps as a form of sign or thread. In his opinion, the root of the word is also unique. Ibn Ezra is unsure whether it's a quadriliteral root, shin, kuf, ein, reish, with the last root letter doubled, two reishis, or a quintiliteral root, shin, kuf, ein, reish, reish. Rabbi Yosef Bechol Shor translates Shka'arurot into Old French, a language I still don't speak, but a search in the Keter edition teaches that he refers to a stain, meaning the plague is a low greenish or reddish stain. The common denominator of the four approaches we've seen so far is that the word Shka'arurot describes the word yerakrakot that comes after it. Everyone agrees that the Shka'arurit, or maybe a Shka'arurah, can be greenish. The question is it also low? Yes, according to everyone except for Rashi. Can a Shka'arurah, or it, be reddish? Again, yes, for everyone except for Rashi. And what is a Shka'arurit ra? Each commentator according to his own understanding. Another question that can be asked is whether Shka'arurot and shafal are synonyms, to which the answer according to Rashi is yes, according to Onkelos is roughly, Bechol Shor says no, and Ibn Ezra maybe. Rashbam is going to change the rules of the game for us completely. Rashbam argues that the word Shka'arurot does not describe the colors that come after it, but is enumerated together with them. If yerakrak is a color and adamdam is a color, why not argue that shka'arar is also a color? Which color? Radak in Sefer HaShorashim comes to Rashbam's aid and argues that the shka'arar is a shade of black. According to Rashbam, the verse should be read, "And behold, the plague on the wall of the house is Shka'arurot, or yerakrak, or adamdam, and their appearance is lower than the wall." What insights and conclusions do I reach from this linguistic and not very practical discussion? I have no idea. I don't know if it matters to me whether Shka'arurot describe color or depth. I don't think I'll ask anyone for a Shka'aruri marker. I'm not even sure how to turn this point into a practical difference for the laws of marriage. And yet, in concluding my words, I can maintain my image as a not good person, and I've learned something new. I am Dovi Holtz, one who likes to learn, and Tanakh. In memory of my beloved and heroic student, Amichai Shimon ben Batya and Ishai Rubin Hashem Yikom Damo.